Hey everyone, welcome to my new series, Traderade. I'm going to aid you with, you get it. A lot of fantasy football creators will tell you on here, oh, you should trade this player, trade that player, buy, sell, low, high, But it's an absolute bitch to figure out, like, what specifically you can get for this player and if it's good value and if it's going to help your team. So that's the point of this series, to get really specific. And we are going to do that by looking at a couple of resources. One is my brain. But two, we're going to use Dynasty Nerds Trade Finder, which shows you real trades that the player you're inquiring about has been involved in. And then every time I mention it, I get shit for it. But we're going to just throw in some trade calculator as well, just for kicks and giggles. So without further ado, we'll get to our first subject, and that is Travis Kelce. Don't let how sexy he is fool you. He is 32, going on 33, and you're going to want to get off of him sooner rather than later. He's on my Dynasty team, and I really might be getting off of him this week. Definitely before the season. There are a lot of different points to trade, which we'll talk about at some point, but I put some trades out this week, so this one's personal. Okay, so we're in Trade Finder, and if you look right here, it shows you the date of each trade. So we're looking at trades that happened this week, after Travis Kelce's big game. Go back to my divisional buy-sell video for my opinions on, how to sell them after this game. But we're going to look at trades I like and ones I don't like. So this trade up here, this first trade at the top, this is definitely the idea of what I think we should be going for this week, even though I'm not ecstatic about the value. But Travis Kelce coming off a game where he had 96 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs coming off a bad game. He's one of my buys after the divisional round. But Stephon Diggs was 7th overall in PPR this year, and he's 28 years old. And his quarterback has an absolute howitzer. So I really like Stephon Diggs for next year. So I definitely like that first trade. I just don't know why you have to also give up Mike Evans. So this trade right here in the middle, this is one I really don't like. I get the idea of the trade, but regardless of this person's roster, I don't like it. I agree with trying to get younger, moving on from Kelce and Chubb. But the thing you have to remember about getting younger when you trade is that you have to get gooder. You have to get gooder. And I don't know which of those three players are gooder. Something like this directly above me is what you should be shooting for with your first offer. 2 young upside players and draft picks for Kelce. Don't sell too low because there is a chance Kelce doesn't drop off that much next year. You might need to pause to look at these offers I sent out. But general consensus is trying to get a high upside player and a pick for Travis Kelce. But pause and take a look at the offers and let me know what you think. And comment what offers you're making in your leagues.